Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me on A Sister's Trust. How's it going today? Well, for me, it's been fabulous. This is my birthday month, July, and I went to breakfast lunch with one of my closest friends. It's so good to have like different friends that you could just spend time with and love upon, and they love upon you. And she took me to this little restaurant called Catfish Country. And oh, it was really good. I had catfish. I had a little cup of grits with what is it, cheese and some hush puppies. I think that's it. Oh, they brought up some biscuits and I did taste that. But anyway, I just had a great day. So this Saturday, I'm supposed to have with some sisters of my church, we're gonna have a movie night, and I put like a list of movies, and we did a vote, and so the vote came down to a movie called G20, and I've been very good by not watching it because I could really cut on the TV and watch it anytime. But when they came over for Women's Bible Talk last week, I did like a little preview, and so everybody gonna bring some snacks and stuff like that. I might film and I might not, because some of my sisters don't like to be on film. But anyway, I'm practicing. Y'all know how we've been practicing on the bread and making the starter. Well, one of the ladies was saying, hey, can you make some breadsticks? I never did that. So right here, I got some of the dough out that I prepared yesterday. And so now I'm kind of like spreading it on here. Let me smooth this back a little bit. I'm kind of like spreading the dough on here, and I've never done it before. I did make a pizza, and then y'all seen when we had the family pizza party day. That was so much fun with the kids, and my little baby seemed like he had the best pizza, and he's like 3. But everybody was creative. They put like cheese inside, rolled up the corners and put cheese in it, and it was a lot of fun, the fun family time. I don't know why every time I want to talk about this herb, I cannot. It's like it just leaves me. So before the video is over, I will have the true name of this herb. So pretty much I got it like this. So I'm thinking when it cooks, I'm gonna flatten, just cut it straight across, maybe cut it down the middle, and then just cut it. So that should be quite a few pieces, really. So what I did was, with the herb that I can't remember at the second, but when I send it, it's gonna come, I'm gonna tell you about it. So I put like a little bit of olive oil and oregano. That's what it is. It's oregano. I can never think of oregano when I want to talk to somebody about it. It's almost like I need to carry a sign in my wallet or in my pocket. But anyway, I put a little bit of oregano, some virgin olive oil, and I mix it up. And so then I kind of taste it. It really don't have a taste. So then I put like a little bit of garlic salt, just a little, and mix that up. And it was, yeah. So then once you throw a little bit of salt, and I mean just a little, salt for some reason it absorbs and it brings out the flavor. So I'm just gonna put this on, and I'm gonna put it in the middle and just smear it all over, just to give it a little, you know what, I'm gonna pour this in on here because I'm gonna use it. And I'm just gonna get it and just smear it all around, moisten. Also on my pan, before I put it in there, I got some of this butter spray. So you could use probably any kind of pan or whatever. And I sprayed my pan with that. My oven is set for 475, and I let it heat up. And you know how you have the different racks in the oven? So I got a rack one away from the top, and then one rack is away from the bottom, because I'm gonna cook it on the top rack for 12 minutes. And then I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna cook it on the bottom for the 10 minutes. So yeah, let me get to moving this around before it kind of soaks in, and then I'm about to make some more. So yeah, I should have poured some and then kind of poured it around the edges, but I did not, but that's okay. This is my creation. So Don't that look good? So at least give it some character, if not nothing else. So I'm kind of like just spreading it and moistening it. And the cool thing about it is it was so easy to just spread. And once I just set my dough on here, I just kind of started from the middle and I spread it out, and it was so easy to do. Because like I said, I sprayed it a little bit with my little, what is it? My little cooking spray. This one is called Healthy Chef. It's a butter flavor. So we're giving my little dough some butter flavor at the bottom. It probably won't hurt if I spray it on the top too. We'll see. Let's see how my little creation of spreading this out. So good thing I still got some to go around the edges and everything. When I made the pizza, it was so good. I think when you make the little smaller pizzas and they put so much sauce and stuff, we have to perfect probably the timing a little bit and give it a little bit more time. What I kept hearing was some people like their pizzas to be more crispy. So that's something to play around with, you know, making your pizza a little bit more crispier. All right. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to walk over here, put it in the oven, like I said, for 12 minutes at the top rack. And then I'm going to put it for 10 minutes at the bottom rack. And then I believe, yeah, it just stayed, it's 12 and 10. So, because you know how when we was doing a little baking, I had to adjust the time. But if I'm correct, it's just stays that one temperature. And so while it's cooking, I will investigate and make sure it's correct, like I said. All right, guys, I'll be back soon. You guys, y'all find y'all something to do. Okay, so it's been the first 12 minutes. Can y'all see that? The gun had been fired. All right, so now it's going to be 10 minutes to cook. Okay, the timer is going off. Let's see what we got going. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, here we come. Nice and hot. Let me move this back. I don't want to burn myself. But look how it's this. So let's see. Okay. Let's see what we're getting ourselves into. All right, so let me see if I need to switch this to the other side so I can use my cutting hand. So we said that, oh, okay, I'm gonna cut it directly across. So this is supposed to be like a piece of bread. I feel like I'm gonna go through, see how to help myself a little bit better. Okay, that's better. So I kind of lift it up. Okay. Let me see how crunchy this is. Supposed to be like, we'll make breadsticks, right? So the bottom, we did 10 minutes. So I'm going to see how this tastes and the thickness of it and the crunchiness of it, because maybe I might adjust it. Because I noticed though, like I was showing you guys, the brownness came towards when it was in the last 10 minutes at the bottom rack. So I'm just going to cut just a little drop of it just to be, so I can taste it. I don't think I'm gonna, well, I guess I can cut it like you was cutting a pizza. So I cut a little shape like this, which I ain't gonna be fooled up with it. I'm gonna cut it straight up and down. And so now I'm gonna make some more of that that oregano. I'm fixing to forget again. Oregano. I'll probably make a little bowl of the oregano. I'll probably put some ranch together. And then of course I got to have something like some tomato sauce or stuff like that. So I'm gonna pour just a little bit in my container. And I'm gonna refrigerate this because today is, what is today? Tuesday. And the party is not until Saturday. So I'm gonna put it up and then I'll probably sit it out so it can get room temperature because you don't want to be dipping it into cold sauce. So let's see what I got myself into. My friend would say make this instead of pizza. This is good and dangerous. So you know I'm not going to be eating this. I'm going to give this away. Actually, my grandson is here and his mom got to pick them up for football. I'm going to cut this stuff up and send it with them and even make them a little container of sauce to take with them because I'm not going to have this on my hips. This is good. What I think I'm gonna do is, this is good, but I'm wondering if I should, instead of the 10 minutes, do like 8. I might do 8 minutes. Because when you're doing pizza, it's got all these other items on top. So I think it keeps it more moist. Even though this is really good, like this. I like that. Well, I don't want to be liking it too much. I'm just giving myself practice so that I could look professional by Saturday. So anyway, guys, thank y'all for joining me. I get my little eating escapade on. Like I said, excuse me, hold on. You know how your mama told you, don't eat with your mouth, don't talk with your mouth full. I had one of those moments. Anyway, thank you for joining me on the Sisters Trust. And, you know, it's a lot of things we could do with this sourdough. It's awesome. All right. If you have any questions, you can request questions and I can answer best I can. So this is another party favor. All right. So I'm going to list it as party favor breadsticks, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, thank you for joining me and you have a great rest of your day.